Hi, this is Lee Ellis with another installment of Leading with Honor Coaching. This fall, we're headed into Thanksgiving, and it's really an interesting time. We have big elections in November, and a lot of negative stuff comes out. Politicians mainly invest in pointing out the negative attributes of their opponents rather than pointing out the positive ones of themselves. So we get a lot of that negative stuff. And in social media, they get your attention by putting something negative to kind of, once you say, well, what's that about? And I tell you, I have to fight that off every day. But now I think it's time for us to pause and be thankful and to count our blessings, really. Faith, family, friends. It's just wonderful. I'm so blessed. When I look back on my life, I also remember people who've spoken into my life and believed in me. And that has been so powerful, so important. They provided encouragement to help me overcome my doubts and fears. And that's pretty important. In leadership, we know that when leaders have doubts and fears, they don't behave very well. They don't lead very well unless they are conscious of that and they turn away from those doubts and fears through courage and commitment and by somehow believing in themselves. But what I know in reflecting is that I am who I am today because so many people in our community, friends, family, my parents' friends, my friends' parents really were very important to me growing up because they believed in me. And I don't know how many young people today have their friends' parents who know them and believe in them, but that was very important. So I know it's important. Also, I've done an exercise quite often when I have a workshop with a group of leaders. I will ask them to think back about someone who spoke into their life, who believed in them and helped them believe in themselves. And maybe it changed their career in life. And those stories are so powerful. We listen to them and we just look at each other and say, wow, yeah, and that happened to me. Somebody did that for me too. Well, Gallup has just come out with an article about encouragement and how it's the most important thing for a good, healthy workplace where people perform and want to be retained. Encouragement. And that's really kind of what that is. I'm thinking back when I reflect on the encouragement I got. I am so thankful because it made me who I am today. I want you to think about who can you encourage? Who can you encourage around you? Be intentional. Just find one person this month that you can encourage and let them know you believe in them, at least in one area, and that's all it takes to let them know you believe in them. Nobody's perfect, but find something in their talents or something they've done and let them know you believe in them, you appreciate them, affirm them. It will be so powerful. I'll tell you, I can't tell you how many people did that for me and are still doing that. And I appreciate it so much because it helps me overcome my doubts and fears. It helps me become more secure and to be more confident and more humble. I can take ownership for when I mess up and I don't come through. I can be correcting back to course. And that's what we all want to be doing. Nobody's perfect. So think about that and reflect first of all on yourself and who spoke into your life and be thankful for that. And then look for the opportunities to become a giver and give them the gift that keeps on giving. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. God bless, and I'll see you next month.